I would highly recommend them if you want the Jordan 4 Infrared. Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Walk Sauce, and I'm back with another review. Today we're going to be going over Hyperoad's Jordan 4 Infrared. This is a pretty easy shoe to go over, so let's get right into the details. Let's go ahead and unbox the shoe. So there it is, fresh out of the box. We have the Jordan 4 Infrared box, which is sort of like a normal Jordan 4 box, except we have the flights, and then instead of the black and sort of speckled box, we have a gray with speckled box. Other than that, guys, it's pretty standard. We've got all the normal stuff on the bottom there. So one thing that we don't have on the label is the flappy price tag. I do notice on the retails though that they did rip this off. I think that's because they changed the price. So due to inflation, you know, prices have went up. Every 3 years it seems to go up $10 for Jordans. So anyways, we got the Air Jordan 4 Retro Dark Gray Infrared 23 Black. Let's go ahead and get right into the box, guys. So on the inside we have some red. And here's a first look at the shoe. We'll quickly go over this one and then we'll get the other one out and set the box aside and go over the details in depth. It's not looking too bad, guys. Let's go ahead and get the other one out, like I said. And really quickly, there is the Nike quality control sticker, so that is pretty dope. So here's a first look at the shoe outside of the box, guys. We went over the box. Other than the small dents, there was no problems with the box or the label, so that is good. And the other shoe did seem to be pretty good. So let's just do a quick turnaround and then we'll get into the details. Alright, so starting off with the side cage, you can see that it's parallel with the lace wing, so that is dope and that is awesome. Moving on to this sort of medial strip right below the side cage, this does look the right size, maybe a tiny bit too big, but not enough to be noticeable. And then the side panel here, this is a good width, so that checks out to be good. And then the width right here from the lace wing to the back of the Jordan, that also looks good as well, guys. And then the air bubble also has that square sort of form on the back, moving on to a round on the front, so that is what you want to see. Moving on to the front, we have 4 cage holes, maybe 4.5 if you count the bottom there. On the other one, it was around the same, so that is what you want to see. We got some nice stitching and a nice sort of nubuck or durabuck material. It isn't suede, so don't expect some sort of movable suede. Please know your differences, guys, too, because you know that can create some confusion. Anyways, moving on to the other side, we have the side cage looking good. It's parallel with the lace wing, so that is good. And then the air bubble is also looking good here, guys. So both sides and the front look good. Let's move on to the tongue. So the tongue does look good. The Jumpman is positioned correctly, as well as it is spaced correctly in between the stitching there. And then the edge of the patch on the tongue here and the stitching spacing is good as well. Moving on to the inside of the tongue, the Air Jordan is looking clean. There's no discrepancy in between the stitching there. You can see on the back we have a nice doughy textile liner, so that is good, guys. You do want to see that. And then finally onto the back, guys. This spacing is correct. The spacing on the Jumpman in these back panels is also good. You have a couple millimeters, and then also the sizing of the Jumpman itself is good. Also, this back tab is not triangle, which is good. It's sort of more of an hourglass, which is nice. And then moving on to the bottom, we have that nice gray, just like we see on the top, mixed up with some black, and then an infrared patch here and an infrared Jumpman logo there. Overall, I think that Hyperoad did a really good job on this shoe. I would highly recommend them if you want the Jordan 4 Infrared. You will save about $150 to $200 on this shoe if you shop with Hyperoad, and you can also get a couple extra dollars off if you mention my name, so please do that. What do you guys think about Hyperoad's job on the Jordan 4 Infrared? Do you think they did a good job? Let me know what other shoes that you want to see also in the comment section down below. Leave a like so more people can find this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll go ahead and play some more b-roll at the end of the video there. Anyways guys, it's Walk Sauce. Peace.